Hello, my name is Deborah Morley and I'm a Customer Care Manager at King's Cross. Today I'm going to give you a building update on Tapestry, and joining me today is Tim Hunt, who is the Project Manager. Tim, what an amazing view from up here, it's fantastic.
It is fantastic. The real benefit of this site is actually to the west, there's nothing blocking the view, and to the south, right the way down to the city, the Shard, the London Eye, and some other great London landmarks.
Yeah, and the canal, I don't think people realise how close it is to the canal.
It is, and actually once this area gets landscaped and the wider estate is finished, there'll be a nice linkages between all the public spaces, including the canal, so it'll work quite nicely.
So much going on at the moment. It's a hive of activity down there. What's everyone actually doing?
It is a very busy period in the construction programme at the moment. The main focus is on the structure of the building, and that's the majority of the men, about 200 of them, are currently working on the frame of the building. Over the coming months, particularly on the east side of the building, we're going to start to see much more activity in terms of cladding going onto the building. We have quite a complex elevation or facade design. We have what is GRC panels, glass reinforced concrete, which are made over in Dublin, and they're brought here, and we've got about 4,500 of them to put onto the building. But a lot of research has gone into these panels, and the design is, we think, quite spectacular.
Oh, it's going to be a great landmark.
It will be. I think the benefits of Tapestry, Plimsoll and other buildings, they all contrast quite a bit, so they all stand out, they've all got their own identity, which is great.
Can you just give us a brief overview of what's happening in the building?
There's lots of different uses within the building in addition to the residential. To the south of the building at ground floor will be a restaurant or bar or something similar in the future. And in the basement level we have multi-use games area, so that will be open to the public to use for certain sporting activities, and that will also be aligned very closely with the school that's in the Plimsoll building.
And what about progress so far?
We are almost 80 weeks into what is essentially a 137-week programme. So we should be up to about 10th floor structure by Christmas this year. 14th floor structure should be complete by April, and as we know, the building's due for completion in early 2016.
When do you think the fit out might begin?
Well, we need to get the building watertight. Initially, the first apartments that will start to be complete will be on the east side of the building, and they'll be in the south as well. So we'll be having our first apartments ready. They won't be handed over, but they'll be ready by March next year.
There's a lot of activity up here in the north of the site now.
Yep, it's a busy time across the whole site. People only have to walk around and see the rate of development across the site to date. As you say, we're moving more towards the north, and obviously the public landscaping and the infrastructure is also coming on at quite a rate of knots.
Tim Hunt, thank you very much for your time today. We know you're a very busy man with the project, so thank you.
Pleasure.